I guess like if I had to put like if I had to put like a value on it, I would say, I'm definitely a little bit better than I was yesterday. Like I said, even though my symptoms have just kind of shifted and I have roughly the same amount of symptoms, it's like the chest pain yesterday was really bad. So thankfully, the chest pain is now gone. That was the worst part of it. So hopefully, yesterday was the worst day. And then hopefully, the Paxlovid helps too. I don't remember taking Paxlovid the first time I had it though. So does anybody know if there's like, is there any symptoms involved with it? My doctor didn't really tell me that there was. Everything is going to taste terrible. Okay. Well, I took it. When did I take it? I took it at like 10 a.m. this morning. And so now it's like roughly 4 hours later, and things don't taste bad yet. So I don't know. Maybe that means it's not working or it just hasn't kicked in yet. They added Gruff triplets. Kind of based. After taking Mox Pearl, I mean, this isn't really committal, obviously. You can kind of draft whatever with the Mox, even if it's off color. What's the best card in the pack? Probably Caracas. Caracas is good. Talisman's okay. Fetch is okay. I could take Thassa's Oracle. It's a flash target that isn't as oppressive as Worm. Oh, sure. Okay, so it just, like, makes 3/3/3s. I'm kind of into just taking Caracas. It's between that or Flats for me. And I think Flats is one of the weaker fetch lands. So I'll just take Caracas. 2/6/6s. Oh, sure. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I gotcha. That really sucks, Nick. Sorry to hear that, buddy. That shit sucks. You take, like, crop rotation to find Caracas. That sounds kind of bad. Am I just taking another white card? Or taking a white card? Again, these are, like, pretty non-committal. I could kind of take anything. Like, Misty's fine. It's probably just Misty, right, actually? The more I think about it. Hedron Alignment. Sulking Assassin, thank you very, very much for the 2-month resub. Appreciate the subs, guys. Really means a lot. We took quite a few days off, and unfortunately, Twitch does not give PTO, so I feel kind of compelled to just keep pushing through this. But I really do appreciate the subs, guys. Thank you very much for the support. There's a sweet list in Moxfield you had an idea for. Invasion of Alara. Is this Standard or is this Pioneer? Pioneer. I know people were working on stuff like this in Standard. Oh, this was something that Chef Seth was working on. If you go deep into my Moxfield, you can probably find a list that I was working on. What do we take here? Natty Order's kind of pog. It's a good card. Is that like a big enough signal to switch into green? Mother of Runes is good. Hallowed Fountain's good. I'm kind of into taking Natural Order. I think it's the best card in the pack. I'm going to do it. It's a bit more committal than I'd like, but I think it is the best card. Mike Wazowski. Mark, thank you for the 20-month resub. Welcome back. Appreciate you, Mark. I missed you in Atlanta, Bunny. It's probably for the best that you didn't show up because half of our Airbnb got COVID. So, I think the only people who didn't get COVID were people who had it last month. And I haven't had it in like a year and a half, so. What the hell do we take out of this bag? I could hedge on Citadel in case we get Tinker. There's like nothing else here, right? Like Augur sucks. I could take Usher, I guess, because I have a Mox Pearl. I guess at that point I'd rather take Thalia. Just like maybe backdoor into mono white. Titania's a good green card to go with this Misty. It doesn't really seem like green is open though, right? Kind of feels like green's getting cut. I'm still going to take Titania. We'll pay for help with the lands the next one. What do you mean cannot pay? Scrubland, Boat, Ulamog. I don't think I ever want to put Timeless Dragon in my deck. Take Ulamog, maybe, if I get Channel. Also, like, maybe get Sneak Attack. Kind of just taking some cards and hoping it works out. No, I don't think Tarmogoyf is very playable. Typically, your green decks want to be going, like, super over the top. You have 60k but cannot redeem the 40k. Oh, for a deck tech? Yeah, I turned off deck techs. I can't do deck techs right now. My voice is like I'm trying to save my voice, you know. So deck techs are off for a little bit. If you want to throw it in the Discord though, like after the stream, I could take a look and give you some pointers. Ooh, I do like Oddity. Love this card. All right, probably not. Value is probably not happening. Hope I wheel the crop rotation. If I get the crop rotation and the reclaimer back, I can be some kind of like Dark Depths deck. They didn't cut Dark Depths, did they? Dude, I had some chicken noodle soup today. It was so fucking good. I've been drinking a lot of tea too. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Depths is still in. Ooh, I wheeled both mana dorks. That's really weird because I don't recall. Maybe there just wasn't any green cards in the pack. Because, like, didn't it kind of seem like green was getting cut off? So wheeling both mana dorks is pretty surprising. Dingo's chat had some people give me some advice how to help her going forward. So thankful for them. Gotcha. Yeah. Everybody in Twitch chat is always a doctor. I'm probably not playing any of these cards. I guess I could take Council's Judgment because I have like a white Mox and a Crocus. Maybe I can be green-white. Not that I would ever want to play green-white. Chat, don't forget, Cube for Charity. 6 days away. Next Tuesday, right? Yeah, next Tuesday. I think I'm good at math. 26th. Yeah, next Tuesday starting at 11 p.m. Hopefully my COVID's cleared up by then. Really hope my COVID's cleared up by then. Because I was planning on doing 15-hour streams those days. She touching my spirit till I'm in the realm. Could take Manifold Key. They didn't add Time Vault back to the cube, did they? I fucking hope not, because I hate Time Vault. That card is so stupid. Okay, good. Like, please, dear God. Remember, like, I think it was like the first iteration of Cube that they had Time Vault in, and I don't think I ever passed that card. I'm pretty sure I took Time Vault over Mox a lot, and I think it was like the objectively correct pick. That card was so beyond broken. Yeah, exactly. I did get the Paxlovid. I took it earlier this morning. I haven't noticed, like, it's not noticeably different than what I was feeling earlier this morning since I've taken it, but it probably has, takes some time to kick in. But I did get that medicine. I was thinking about taking a day off, but I took too much time off with Atlanta, and because Twitch does not give you PTO, I lost a lot of money in those 5 days. So I gotta keep up the momentum at least a little bit. There's all access now. Yeah, why? Are there like big events? I think there's a lot of PTQs, right? I mean, I would only usually buy the all access for the new set. Yeah, Last Spec Tarmogoyf, not playing it. Like, if the new set was coming out and I couldn't get cards, then fine, but like I could just rent cards from Mana Traders for the Super. Are they during the week? They usually do that for Christmas, right? You got it for free from a giveaway during the Frog Cube. There you go. Ooh, that's a good card to open. Good thing I took the Sulamog. Try and wield this Chariot. Yeah, I'm not even looking at the rest of the pack, though. Channel's broken. Ooh. Okay, we're cooking with gas now. Wheel the Oracle. Could also get, like, try to splash Sneak Attack now that I have 2 Eldrazi. Or, what else? Oh, so I know that the Alpha Frog Cube had the Adventure Artifact thing that Elvish Pipers. Is that in this thing, too? Or did they not add it to this cube? Because that card was sick. I think it's called, like, Monster something. That card is sick. You could just take Jailer and be green-white. I don't hate it. And, like, play the Thalia and the Council's Judgment. Jailer's broken, so I'm going to take it. I could take Tundra to make this a green-white land. Yeah, Monster Manual. Does anybody know if they put Monster Manual in this cube, not just the Alpha Frog cube? Because that card is dope. Is Roaming Throne good? I don't think so. Easy Trop. No, Tundra's better because it turns this into a green-white land. and I'm splashing white for Jailer. I think Tundra's just a better version of Trop. Like, if I take Trop, this is a banned land. You know what I mean? I guess I already have Hallowed Fountain. Is that what you're thinking? I do already have Hallowed Fountain. Sure, that's fair. I'd rather just diversify a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Oh boy, you sound sick. Oh boy, I am sick. But again, I took too much time off. We can't keep taking time off. I got your song request, Benjicus. It's a Shelldock deck? Probably. I was thinking about Blade Splicer to go with this white splash, but it's probably not that good. I'm going to try to play Council's Judgment and Touch. Yeah, we could splash the Shelldock off of the Fountain of the Trop. Ayo. Ayo. Mr. Aspiring Spike, thank you very, very much for the raid. Apologies in advance for how bad I sound. I am incredibly sick, but we can't take more time off. So thank you for the raid, Spike. Welcome to the stream. If you're new here, be sure to hit that follow button. We greatly appreciate it. Yeah. COVID enjoyers unite. We should make a team, just like Team COVID. I sound better than yesterday. I feel a little bit better than yesterday. Not, like, noticeably better, but I feel a little bit better, you know. We need to have a talk about this, too. I am, like, offended that they added these domain cards to the cube. I think they're awful. You have COVID, can I join? Yeah, the only requirement to join the team is if you have COVID. How am I splashing Terra Sunder? Also, we still need a Natural Order payoff. We have nothing good for Natural Order. I would kill for a fetch land. I kind of want to take Courser. Let's take Courser. I just want, like, fetch lands and big green creatures. Sylvan Safekeeper. Oh, worth noting, we didn't get back the... We didn't wheel the Reclaimer or the Crop Rotation. That kind of sucks. Do I not want a Natural Order into an X3? Yeah, no. This deck is the definition of green-white medium. Shut up, Micah. Is this a good balanced deck? We have a lot of creatures. Am I playing anything else, though? Probably not. I could splash Teferi. Do I want to? I mean, it's like a free splash, right? You think balance for sure? I don't think this is a good balance deck. Maybe it's a better sideboard card? I don't think I'm starting balance. Ooh, can I splash this Teferi? Subs are a little bit behind. Micah, thank you for the 29, and Mush, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you guys for the subs. Yeah, I guess that's fair. No, this is the new cube. Well, yeah, not the Alpha Frog cube, but the other one. Teferi or Uro? It's close. It's probably Teferi. Again, Mush and Micah, thank you for the subs. I really appreciate the subs, guys. Again, we took a lot of time off with Atlanta, so any and all support is greatly, greatly appreciated. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for the subs. Unfortunately, Twitch does not give PTO. If only they did. Gozo Formodo, thank you for the 28-month resub. Welcome back. What's my go-to sick food? I had some chicken noodle soup today, and it was amazing. But yeah, it's just chicken noodle soup very, very easily. Do we get kicked off Team COVID when we aren't sick anymore? Yeah, you just have to keep getting COVID over and over again. I didn't play Sky Sovereign. I did play green-red vehicles, though. I didn't do very well. Well, I technically made day 2. Original Garb Dog, thank you for the 6 months. We got a hype train coming in here. Thank you guys for all the subs. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Jace Meister, thank you for the 10-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the subs. I think subs are like 25% off now, too. Is that right? I don't know. I was looking at something earlier. I think they were 25% off. I can't remember. Yeah, so the RC... dude, I don't know who was here yesterday that heard my punt, but check this out. So, round 1 of the RC, I'm playing against Blue Eye Control, and it's game 3, and my opponent tapped out. It was their 5th turn. They just tapped. They went land 5, tap out for Regal Caracal, right? And they're at 4 life, okay? And I have a Mutavault and 5 total lands in play. So I have 5 lands. One of them is a Mutavault. And what ends up happening? Let's take this Cobra, I think. So I draw for my turn, right? They're at 4 life. I have a Mutavault. Draw for turn. Volterra and Thrillseeker. I'm like, sick. They're dead, right? All I have to do is animate Mutavault, cast Thrillseeker, counters on Mutavault, deal you 4, because they're at 4. But that's not what I did. I skipped a step. I just cast my Thrillseeker. And you probably know where this is going. Yeah, that was pretty frustrating. Like, in my head, I knew they were dead, and I saw the line, and it was a very obvious line, but I just missed a step. You know what I mean? Ugh, it was so bad. Not the best way to start your tournament off, but I kind of rallied back. Ended up, I was at a point where I was 6-2 with 2 rounds. Well, 6-2 with 1 round left of day 1. Played against Enigmatic, got destroyed because that matchup is unwinnable, and then played against Greasefang in the last round, which was the first round of day 2. And that matchup is also bad, so I got destroyed. So I just played against like back-to-back horrendous matchups after being 6-2. So kind of a shitty way to end the tournament, but yeah, it's one of those things that, like, I don't know, I would probably never do on Moto, but I just rushed, you know. I was so devastated when it happened too. Ooh, this Tundra. I almost took that Tundra earlier. All right, we just need like a good natural order payoff. This deck's looking okay. They have Living End dead on the next turn. They played Violent Outburst. All I need to do is fawn their Living End, my dumbass. Fawn Violent and Excitement. Oh no. Oh no. That's like, yeah, that's like very, very similar. Yeah, 14-hour day. I mean, I guess like what the nice thing, I guess the quote unquote nice thing about it is like it's good that I lost that very, very last round, as opposed to like winning that round, being 7-3, showing back up for day 2, losing the first round of day 2, not being able to play in either the 5K or the 10K, and also being dead for everything. Because X4 was dead for PT and cash. Like, almost all of the X4s missed cash. I think only a few that had Insane Breakers made it. So, it was just like, it was so bad. There were people who were, I think, like, there were people who were like X2 and 1 that were theoretically playing for top 8, lost, and didn't make top 32. It was like insane. So stupid. That tournament structure was awful. Yeah, I played the 5K. I played like shit though. I started feeling symptoms on Sunday. But like they were very, very minor, and I thought it was just a cold at that point because I like it was very, 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 very minor. But I just went like 1-2 drop and kind of peaced out. I'm pretty sure everyone got COVID at Waffle House after day 1. We did go to the Waffle House after day 1, yeah. Dude, fucking Spike, man. No, it wasn't Spike. It was a Maz. We wanted to go. Spike and I wanted to go to this Korean barbecue place that was open till like 1 a.m. And we were like all ready to go. And then Amaz is like, you know what? Fuck this. Let's just go to Waffle House. So we were gonna get Korean barbecue, and then instead we got Waffle House. And then I got Waffle House again the next morning for breakfast. I mean, no shade to Waffle House. That place is dope. But you know, it is what it is. Chat, the hype train's about to die. Yeah, huge downgrade. Curious if you saw the DQ in the 10K round 1. What's this? DQ in the 10K round 1. Some father was playing next to his 2 kids. No, I didn't see that. The fuck? I didn't hear about that at all. There was a DQ in the 10K? Not to my knowledge. Was it Park 27, Volcanius? Because that's the place that I ended up going on Sunday night. There was a DQ in round 10, but they said the 10K, right? The 10K round 1. Apparently put a Memory Deluge in his hand after casting it. Wow. That's kind of wild. I didn't hear anything about that. And on top of the Memory Deluge and scooped it up. I did not see that at all. We have to take Primus here, right? Just because we need a good natural order target. I could try to splash Minsk. I currently have no red sources, though, but I do have a fetch land and a Lotus Cobra. I think it's probably better to take Primus here. Although Minsk is kind of broken. Not sure. What do you think, chap? Take Minsk, you coward. I mean, Minsk is the better card. I could try to wheel Primus. You know, we'll wheel Primus. It's fine. We'll wheel Primus. I mean, we wheeled Elvish Mystic Pack 1. Like, who else is taking fucking Primus, right? Ooh. Well, I actually don't have anything good to go with that, right? I'm not reading this card, by the way. I'm just going to assume it's bad. Should we take Flash as like a speculative pick? I don't think so. Savitryme for red. I would prefer... Well, Savitryme is the worst land because we can't fetch it with Misty. Yeah, I'm into Savannah. I'm kind of just into Savannah here. Ancient Tomb is not bad with our 4-drops, but a lot of them are double pips, so Tomb is kind of awkward. I'm gonna take Savannah. Savannah's the safe pick for sure. Assuming which card is bad, I don't even know what it's called, like Firebolt, Blast, Bolt, Fire, Blast, Ball, Bolt, Bolt, Ball, Ball, Bolt. I don't know. I couldn't even read the name of the card. Ooh, that's a good natural order payoff. Yeah, Delayed Fireball. Delayed Blast Fireball. 3 mana, deal 2 to each opponent, each creature they control. If it was cast from exile, it deals 5. Oh, okay. That card's, like, not awful. Used to be this dying breed. Hopefully wield that Taiga. We're the worst hoof deck ever. I mean, it doesn't matter when you have NO, right? If you have, like, 2 creatures in play and you NO, they still just die. Sneak. Sneak maybe could have been reasonable too, because I do have Emrakul Ulamog. Maybe Sneak was better. Just like green, white, red, don't play Teferi. No, Sneak will not wheel. Could splash Fable. What the fuck is this card? 3 mana 2/2. Whenever you attack, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, make a 4/1. Choose a background. I already have a background on my desktop. I don't need to choose another background. Could take Vista. Kogel's nice with NO. Yeah, Fable's also busted, but I don't know how easy it is to cast Fable. Court's not bad either. What if we just took Court? Like 3 mana, become the Monarch, and then just like make 2 counters every turn? This card doesn't sound that bad, right? This has to be better than Library, I think. I'm gonna take this card. I'm 99% sure this card's better than Library. Close your eyes, just settle. What's the other green court that used to be in the cube? Isn't that the one that, like, puts a thing from your hand into play every turn or something? Do I know if HP will go to Denver? I don't think they've decided yet. Dude, it was nice to meet Randy. Randy's cool shit. Got a lot of sales. I had to meet a bunch of cool people. And yeah, Chad, if you want to check out any of that stuff, Heavy Play, exclamation point Heavy Play, they have some really, really cool shit. Randy's he's just a really good dude. I'll take Enderil. I'm taking Prismatic Ending, I think. This is 27 total, minus 8 is 19 playables with a Mox. We need to find some playables. Could maybe play Tamiya, but I don't want to. Could play this Balance, I guess. How are their sleeves? I think they're awesome. I love them. Did you run the HP sleeves in Atlanta? Yes, they were great. So good. Would highly recommend. Mark Chalice, thank you for the 26th months. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm feeling a little bit better. Subs also make me feel better. Yeah, it's just easy Halfling, because Halfling casts Teferi and Minsk. I made some questionable picks. Maybe I kind of wish I had taken that Sneak Attack. I forgot that I had 2 Eldrazi's. Like, would this deck be better with Sneak Attack over Craterhoof? Probably? It's kind of close. Do the rounded corners shuffle weird? I mean, it takes like a little bit to get used to, but they shuffle so much smoother. They even had like demos where like he would just have all the products there and you could just like shuffle them for yourself. It's so much smoother. And in my personal opinion, it's so much smoother. I love it. Sneak would replace NO. Yeah, but the thing is, we're probably going to wheel Primus, so we're going to have 2 good targets for NO. Like, I'll be shocked if we don't wheel Primus. Yeah, there's no chance that Sneak wheels. No, don't play Show and Tell. Please, for the love of God, just don't play Show and Tell. Here's another good reason. In case you needed more good reasons to not play Show and Tell, here you go. The Show and Tell, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Show and Tell is unplayable. I would refuse to put that card in my deck. It's so bad. Yeah, I guess like, well, in that case, wouldn't you rather just not start it, and if your opponent doesn't have big stuff, board it in, so like treat it as a sideboard card? I think I'm taking Talisman here. What are HP sleeves? Heavy play. It's the logo that's down here. If you type exclamation point heavy play is the link to their website, you can check out all their products. And if you use code Doomwake at checkout, you get 10% off. But they have like sleeves, playmats, deck boxes, all that cool stuff. Their deck boxes and playmats have the Equip Mag system, which like lets you magnetically attach your deck box to the playmat, so you can like carry it around and not have to. It's awesome. I love their products. They're so good. Mm. All right. Well, the Primus didn't wheel. Fuck me. Could be Channel Flesh Gorger. No, I don't think so. How did the Primus not come back? Who the hell took it? Some randomator player, maybe? The person that took Flash. Oh, that's a good point, because we passed the Flash this pack, yeah. Good point. Good point. And that person also probably took Sneak Attack. Not sure why Ancient Doom is wheeling, but I'll take it. So many playables is this? 33 minus 9. 22. I'm going to take lands. We kind of need one more playable, but I'm still going to take a land there. My sideboard is not... There's not much here. I could play Tameo, Tarmogoyf, Thalia, or Hearse. Was the only playables in my sideboard. Oh, it's 24. I'm bad at math. I did it the other way around. Yeah. So it's 24. This is perfect. So I'm going to play 16 lands with the Mox. This is essentially land number 17. So this is exactly enough playables. How good is this deck? It's okay. Doing my first cube draft ever. What do I draft? Just take red cards. You'll be fine. Well, take power first, then take red cards. Kogla or Library? I think Kogla, just to have another good NO target. I kind of hate Library. What are we cutting now? What's my worst 3? Probably Courser. Yeah, Courser sucks. I could cut to Fairy, but the splash is kind of free. When I have Trop, Hallowed Fountain, Tundra, Misty, yeah, I mean, the splash is kind of free. And I'm splashing blue for Shelldock anyways. Talisman too. Bing, there's an accident. I have to cut another card. What's my next worst 3? This song is so good. Court of Garenbrig, maybe? Can't go back, can't go back. I don't know what to cut. Balance? I still feel like this is not a good balance deck. I really don't think it's a good balance deck. I could play that, but I don't want to. I only have 1 red card. Channel is sus. I have 2 Eldrazi's. I just have like 2 insta wins with Channel. I'm not cutting Channel. No chance. I have to play 6 basics. We can't go back, can't go back, can't... Yeah, Channel Pest is good too. Channel Prismatic Ending. I don't know where I'm going with that. Oh, this song is so good. Alright, so 6 basics. Do I even play non-forest basics? I mean, I probably need some plains, right? What if I just do 4 forest, 2 plains? And then I have 1 blue card, 1 red card. The only issue is I don't have a red land, right? I'm not playing Rule Turf. So my sources would be Halfling, Hierarch, Cobra. Is that enough for Minsk? Probably. 3 sources. Are we taking advantage of Titania? I mean, we have a fetch land. We also haven't Dot the Triome. We can also Caracas back Titania. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm just going to do 4 forest, 2 plains. Alright. Oh my god. There's too many stuff. This deck's not the worst. Okay, let's do a... We'll just wait. I don't know if I want to do prediction now or wait till the last match. I'll wait at least a match. I'll wait till the last match. I don't like... I didn't know that you could put a message in the watch streak. I didn't know that you could do that. That's kind of cool. That sounds good. Kind of awkward I have to use the Misty with the Cobra in hand, but it is what it is. Bop. Bop, 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 bop. Hmm. Do I touch their bird? Think so. This is a family stream. True. Trying the Egg Storm deck. How's that been? Talisman. Always bolt the bird. What about touch the bird? It's a good lore end target. What's up, Big Swan? One of the streamers of all time. No, you're not drawing a card. Yeah, take one, sure. -1, Keck W. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm 1 mana short of doing both of these. I mean, I guess I'll play the land. Maybe I should be... Oh, you know what? Actually, holding the land was probably good. Because by holding the land, I can get red mana from Minsk if I draw it. So I probably shouldn't play that land. There's really no reason to. Talisman. Okay. Hmm. Let's activate Loran. Try to find channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 mana short. Okay. Well, I can at least cast Oddity. And attack for 4. And then next turn, any land lets me cast Hoof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess not a tap land. That has to be an untap land. No shot. My opponent has a counterspell, right? Yeah, tap land doesn't let me transform. I could lure in first. I'm not really into giving them more cards. I don't really need to cast councils. I kind of just want to go to combat and attack them for this. You know what I mean? Just like not do anything. I'm winning. I'm ahead. And if they have something in combat here that I can councils post combat, dig for a land to cast Greater Hoof. It's just so obvious they have a counterspell here, right? Like, what are the chances they have 4 cards in hand and nothing on 6 mana? Right? I just don't have to do anything. I can just keep passing. I'm winning, you know. Bounce that, draw 2. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, well, this isn't drafting at your table. This is like a league, which means you play outside of your pod. Sure. Should have fired her spell into the Confluence? Yeah. They have Tinker? That's less than ideal. Ooh, I should have Lauren in response, just in case they drew their Tinker target. Okay, well, good thing I have the answer for that thing. Maybe should have cycled that. So... play Caracas. Make white mana. Council's Judgment. This. And then I can pick up Loran, kill Nettlecyst. They die? Were they dead this turn? I don't know if they were dead this turn. Alright, they scooped anyways. Did I have lethal with the Greater Hoof through the Blightsteel? I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't have lethal that turn. Yeah, I could have done the Caracas Loran stuff first to try to bait out Force of Will, because maybe they... Well, I mean, they probably just don't force the Loran, right? Since it doesn't answer the Blightsteel. Could Judgment Oddity. Yeah, I guess I could have done that too. This hand's nuts. And the evidence is hard. Does it matter which dork I lead with? Probably halfling is slightly better. Yeah, sure, that's fair. Well, I had enough to pay for days, even if they had that, right? It's kind of funny. I can't go Cobra Talisman into Elf because this doesn't make green. But I'm just going to play Cobra. If they counter it, I'll just play Elf. Now I'll just cast Talisman, I think. I could Prismatic Ending their Crab token, but that seems kind of stupid. Let's not do that. Sure. Wait. Oh, no, that's fine. They have 1 mana. If I had 1 more mana, I could kill that. Punish them for casting on my combat step. I don't, though. Yeah, I think I had 1 extra that turn that they that I cast the councils. I think I had 1 mana left. Yeah, Endurance about to be nice. Discarded PO. It's a good magic card. Thankfully, I have the out. So, man, it sucks that I can't also play Elf because I need to use these 3 lands to be able to kill Oko. So I just can't play anything else here. Is what it is. Can't let them have the Oko, obviously. Could touch it instead. This doesn't hit Planeswalkers. It's artifact creatures. Get him my free 1 point of damage. Love that 1 point of damage. Yeah, this is what's keeping Oko in check. Guys, Oko is fine. We have pending. Yeah, there is a lot of Oblivion ranks, that is true. Academy. Academy's kind of scary. Okay. Need a good draw step here. I'll take a channel. Yeah, unban Oko as a treat. Well, I can't cast that. Do I want to cast that? Probably. I can't imagine not casting it. What else am I doing? Could, like... I can't even Elf Endurance. I can't even really double spell here. Yeah, I don't think I'm killing Malcolm, though. I think I'm just making a hamster... Making a 4-4 and attacking. And just, like, letting Mince go to 2, then it goes back to 3, and I make a 7-7. The other line is just play Minsk, throw the thing at Malcolm, and draw 1 card. But I can I can just touch the Spirit Realm this next turn. I'm just gonna go upstairs. Red, green, green, this. I like how it asks you if you want to make a hamster token. Like, in what universe am I not making a hamster token? Come on, dog. What are we doing here? I think I would take Bowmasters over Time Walk, pack 1, pick 1, blue is overdrafted. Am I completely crazy? Yes, you are insane. Time Walk is arguably the best card in the entire cube. That card is broken. It's also the best pack 1, pick 1 because you can just draft around it. Because there are a bunch of cards that make Time Walk better, like Regrowth, Eternal Witness, all that kind of stuff. Like, Time Walk is probably the single best pack 1, pick 1 that you can have. Like, even bet, I would take Time Walk over Lotus pack 1. For sure. Mince goes to 2. Dude, I had that one draft with Time Walk, and I'm just like, I'm never going back. That was the easiest 3-0 of my entire life. No, you're not drawing a card. Take 2. Okay, now what? Where from unplayable to Oko would Minsk be in Modern? Very, very close to Oko. Not quite as good, but it would be very close honor, I think. I mean, I take Ancestral over Lotus too. I think Ancestral Walk is close. That I think pack 1, pick 1. I still think I'm taking Time Walk, but I could see a defensive argument for Ancestral. I can go like touch the Spirit Realm, kill Revoker, throw the boo at Malcolm. Do I even need to kill Malcolm? They removed the regrowth, saying that it's only good by time walk. Oh, they cut regrowth. I didn't see that. Well, it's different then, I guess. So it's only Eternal Witness. Well, it's like Snapcaster Mage too. Jace, all that stuff. Yeah, Malcolm is only at 2 counters. Okay, let's play a land first. Get our mana from Cobra. No, follow me, follow me. And then we can go here. Cast Touch. Kill Revoker. And I can hold up Endurance too. Yeah, I'm just going to hold up Endurance to block Malcolm. Speaking of Time Walk. Just got a pack 3, pick 3 recalls. That wrong or very wrong? Extremely wrong. I think I'm going to shuffle their graveyard back in case they have Snapcaster Mage. Well, do I even care that much about them Snap Time Walking? I don't want to put this back in their deck if they have a way to shuffle is the problem. Yeah, I'm just not going to target anybody. It's fine. I'm just going to keep taking damage, I think. Youngster Dennis, thank you for the 24 months. Greatly appreciate the support. Thank you, Dennis. Yeah, COVID is not very pog. But I appreciate the sub. Thank you, Dennis. It's very, very nice of you. Survived the trip home, dude. I have never had a worse airport experience than I did this past weekend. It was the single worst experience I've ever had at an airport. Like, it was we got to the Atlanta airport at 4 in the morning, and I didn't get home. I didn't land in Boston until 7 p.m. It was absurd. But the thing is, it wasn't even just like our Boston flights. We looked at every single flight that was going into anywhere in New England. They all got canceled. Like Manchester, Providence, Hartford, every single flight that was going anywhere close to New England all got canceled. So it's like, you just could not fly into New England. Yeah, it was due to the storm. So I guess we have to draw 7 here. Wait, are they dead? No, because they can block the Minsk, and then I can't throw it at them post-combat. I guess I could have fetched first. Alright, so they get a 1. Oh, well, we found 2 answers to Blightsteel, so that should be good enough. Do I have the mana to cast them? I guess I do. I know a Ghost. I don't need to get a Shockland. Council's Judgment. Can we win with the NO? Well, I mean, they're just going to scoop the any answer to Blightsteel, right? Whoa. This is a hand of all time. I mean, I'm keeping, right? I don't know how I'm playing it. I assume turn 1 Talisman. Go. What airline? Southwest. Yeah, they just don't, they just don't give a shit. Manchester flights are so expensive. Yeah, that's why I typically do fly out of Boston. The only, like, there was one weird situation when I went to Dallas for whatever reason. It was cheaper to fly out of Hartford, which usually it is not, I was kind of confused by that. If you talk to the right people, they would probably comp you. Yeah, probably. I mean, do I even NO this turn? I mean, I'm only getting a Crater Hoof. I'm not even convinced that NO is that good. I'm just going to play Ignoble. Yeah, this NO is not great here. Because our only other good target is Crater Hoof. So we can just do it next turn. Yeah, I mean, I do like going to Bradley because there's never anybody in Bradley. So that airport is nice to go to. It was so sick, too, because when we went to Atlanta, so people told us that The Atlanta airport is like the busiest airport in the entire country, and you should, if you're thinking about getting there at 2 hours early, you should get there an additional hour earlier. So our flight was at 7, and we got there at 4 in the morning. When we got there at 4 in the morning, there was a line in security that was like 15 rows deep, and we went to that checkpoint, that security checkpoint. And when we got there, there was somebody who was like just you know directing traffic or whatever, and they were like, you guys, they cut off at a certain point. They're like, you guys should go to the other checkpoint. We go to the other security checkpoint, ghost town. There's nobody there, so we got through security in like 20 minutes. It was great. It ran pretty good that time. Yeah, I'm gonna slam Minsk. I'm just not gonna crack the fetch, right? I would like to use the ability. Then we can NO next turn. Yeah, the Atlanta airport is ridiculous. Question is, can we beat Archon? We may have them dead through Archon. No, because they gain 3 life. I guess it depends on which reanimation spell it is. I can always fight the Archon, too. Just like, sack hamster, make another hamster, yada yada. Oh, that's a lot worse. Fuck. I think we have died. Chad, I think we have died. That's very, very bad. Needed it to not be exactly that guard. And then if I keep the hamster up, yeah, I'm gonna make them attack Minsk, and if they attack Minsk, then I'll just sack Minsk to the Archon trigger. Right? It says, yeah, they're attacking Minsk. Okay, so now I don't even take 6 damage, which is nice. This actually isn't the worst. I mean, they have 8 cards in hand, but we have 6 power. And we have a lot of good live top decks. Keep the fetch lane and play for the Cobra. Your Twitter screen, you scare me with this deck. What, the cube deck? Oh, that was from a different cube. Yeah, that was from a different cube. Dude, I copied Blightsteel twice today. Where did I find the first screenshot? It has to be. Look at this. I tinkered for Blightsteel and then metamorphed my Blightsteel. I did that in 2 separate drafts. It was pretty awesome. Well, another reanimator spell is not as bad because this gets exiled. Okay. Set Cobra. Did it help? Yes. I won both those games. Okay. Do I kill Liliana is the question. I think so. They're at 20. Nice thing about killing Liliana is it's a discard outlet. I mean, I guess they have this either way. I don't know. I feel like you're probably dead. Feels like the turn 2 Greater Hoof would have got there. I mean, it only attacks them for 6, right? It's like turn 2, attack them for 6. They go turn 2, looting, discard Archon. I go turn 3, attack them for 5. They go turn 3, haste Archon, and then I still lose everything. Like, I think I still would have lost this game easily if I had went for turn 2 Greater Hoof. This is the asshole who took my Primus. Okay, we can draw Channel. Yeah, we can draw Channel. I don't like this song. It's something not as heavy. Bruh. Yeah, they gain 6 life back too. If we went for turn 2 Greater Hoof, we would have lost this game easily. Thoughts on the final outcomes for Atlanta? I mean, there was a lot of blue-white control, but I think it makes sense with how much Amalia there was, because blue-white just farms Amalia, so it kind of makes sense. Stop trying cool shit. Stop typing cool shit. Yeah. This is all your fault, Distinction. Yeah, I saw in the article they added a bunch of lands matter stuff, like Scape Shift. I think they added Valakut too, right? Yeah. I may try to do that at some point, just to see how it feels. The only problem is, like, it's one of those archetypes where if you miss one piece, your deck almost doesn't function, right? Like, your deck does nothing without the Scape Shift. So you kind of feel, it kind of feels like you can only go into it if you have the Scape Shift. I don't know why they added Hedron Crab. That one makes no sense. Oh, to mill them out with scape shift, sure. Right, yeah. You kind of have to see it early though, because like you don't want to make your entire draft around hoping to get a card in pack three. You know what I mean? Did not think I was gonna lose this game. Mm, probably can't beat that. Well, they have to lose two more lands. I don't know if that matters. Probably not. Is this format hard to pick up if you have little cube experience? I don't think so. You kind of just draft the aggressive cards if you have little experience. Aggro is still pretty good. Oh, grab with fast spawn bounce land. Now that's what we're talking about. Yeah, they have to go to two lands. I think I can still win this game. Okay, go. I mean, if they ever draw a fatty, then we're dead. This channel Flash Gaming. We do have a channel. Our channel is now offline, though, because we're at 7. So I don't really want to draw a channel now. Our best draw is just like... what's the Rex Age? Loran. We have Loran in our deck. Loran and Pest Infestation are both very good draw steps. Shit. Yeah, that's not ideal. Alright, Palace Jailer. That'll do. That one will do. You only have one card. They've gone through a few fatties. I don't know how many more they have. Can't you flicker it? Why would I flicker it, though? It just comes back and blows up another permanent. Right. Do people play Penny Dreadful on Moto? No, it was theirs. It was their graveyard. All right, that's a good card. That is a good card. Now if they draw a fatty, it does nothing. This would be an insane match, insane game to win. After getting turn 3 Shallow Grave Archon. One nice thing is they have, well, I guess they have Trill. I was going to say they have no fatties in the graveyard. Oh, they have Titan too. Yeah, they do have fatties in the graveyard. What do you got? Blood Chief's Thirst. Sure. Your turn. Why am I saving this fetch land, by the way? I guess Sundering Titan is why I'm saving it. Always timeout and Pauper. Yeah, our Pauper game's like insanely grindy. Yeah, I don't know about the Chadcast Emrakul this game. Okay. Well, here we are. You know. Not the cards that I wanted to draw. Yeah, I guess technically Ulamog can be cast. Not easily. Yeah, we're dead to Brain Freeze now. Oh no, banned card. Chat, banned card, banned card, banned card, banned card. Banned card alert. Judge, my opponent's casting banned cards. That'll do. Gives me some time against the Fury. I think it's hilarious that I'm drawing this after the turn they played Fury. Whereas if I had drawn it last turn, they could have just killed all my tokens. Pretty good. We call that good timing. Yeah, I wish we had the sneak attack. This has been a weird game. What are my good draws? I guess still Palace Jailer. That's probably my best draw. Definitely chumping this turn. Maybe I could just deck them out, right? They only have 8 cards. Gain life for channel. Well, I can only gain 4 life. I don't think that's enough. No, it's the Rona. I tested twice yesterday. Both tests came back positive. Although, I will say, I am feeling a little bit better today than I was yesterday. So it does feel like it's getting better. Death. Death, huh? Death resolves. They're down to 2 lands now. I got more mana than they do. You can still draw Palace Jailer. Debating on whether or not I should play that. I think I should. It does give them another Sundering Titan target. Yeah, maybe I should be fetching now. Because I just need to thin my deck and find an actual good card. Probably should be fetching. I'm going to block both. I could take 6, but I'm just going to block both, go to 10, fetch to 9, block here, take 6 next turn, go to 3. Yeah, Channel would let us play Ulamog. Wait, do I have enough to cast Emrakul? I don't think so, right? Well, that's not a channel. So we're dead? I believe we're no, we're not dead if they don't draw, unless they don't draw a land. We are dead to them drawing a land though. Right. Because we block here. Yeah. And this is 9. Maybe they won't go for it. I could concede. Maybe they won't see the line, though. Maybe they won't see the line. Burn the pages. Block Fury. Well, if I block Fury, I go to 10, then take 10, so it's the same thing. Alright, they found the line. You win. Game 2. What a weird game. Passes quicker than it did in 2020. Yeah, for sure. The last time I had it, I think I was out of commission for like 6 days. And this is like day 2 of my symptoms, and I'm already starting to feel better. I guess it's technically day 3. Oh, right, the hearse. What do we cut? Court, maybe? Yeah, let's cut court. I don't expect the game to like last long enough to the point where court is relevant. Is there something better to cut? Maybe prismatic ending? Not too late. If we go to game 3, maybe I'll cut ending for court. Oh, well. Just have our sideboard card. This hand's insane. God damn. This is turn 1 Halfling, turn 2 Hearse, turn 3 Minsk. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm casting Hearse. Go. This is like the best hand of all time against them. We're going to get the Minsk in play before they can curtains it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Are we going to 10, then taking 9? No, because the Sundering Titan does not have first strike. And you don't gain the life until damage happens. So if I block Sundering Titan, first strike happens, I take 3. Regular damage, I take 6, and I go to 0, and I go to 0 with the trigger on the stack, which means that, you know, it doesn't have actual lifelink. It's when it's a dice trigger. Oh. I can't cast that, though. This is weird. Because if I Judgment Bat, they just go land, flip curtains. Maybe I have to Judgment to force them to flip the curtains. I think so, right? Just to force their action. Feels weird, but they also may not have a land. Like, there's a chance. Not likely. Are there turn 1 Windex and Vintage? Absolutely, yeah. They're not as popular. The more popular Vintage decks are the ones that, you know, play multiple turns with, like, Force of Will and stuff. Look at the chat log on this. The vote is in! Exclamation point. I like how it says that. The vote is in! Your card's dead. Rude. Yeah, the is blue. It's so weird. Alright, now my Judgment looks embarrassing. It's okay, we'll draw a green source. That's kind of like a green source. Was an opponent playing Reanimator? Yeah, they were. Yeah, L plus ratio. Classic. So now they're going to flip curtains and take my... They kind of have to. They can't not take my NO here. And then hopefully we draw like Jailer or something. Yep. This lets me draw a card, though, right? Yeah. The worst in man. Ooh. It's a good draw. Tis a good draw. I'll take. Always had it, etc., etc. Never did not have it. It seems really hard for them to beat Monarch under a hearse, you know? Because, like, the easiest way for them to take the Monarch back is put a fatty in play, but as long as I have this, it seems very, very difficult for them to take the Monarch back. Yeah, they have sneak attack. I guess if they go red source sneak attack, that could be awkward. They have to have a trampler, though, right? Because otherwise I could just jump block. If they go, like, sneak attack Sundering Titan, I just block with Hierarch and keep the Monarch. Did MH2 affect Vintage very much? Yes. Urza Saga's like one of the most played cards. I guess you could probably argue that Vintage not necessarily is warped around Saga, but it is heavily influential in people's deck choices. Heavily, heavily influential. Do I officially have the vid? Yeah, well, I mean, I tested positive twice yesterday. I did a second test too, just to make sure. I do got the vid. Not leaving my house. Not that I leave my house anyways. What is this? Is this Toxic Deluge? Kind of feels like it. Sure. I don't even care. They only have 2 cards left. Blue, green, white. Plus, go. Draw. Oh, no. Fuck. God damn it. That's really bad for me. Fucking Ragavan, man. Now they get to take the Monarch and I can't steal it back. That's a disaster. Fuck. Oh, yeah, they get this back, too. Oh, my God. Now they can flip this. Ah! It's insane. That's like actual best possible. God, that's gross. Why is it still showing in my chat the level 2 hype train? Is that bugged? Must be bugged. The hype train's still showing up for me, though. I don't think we're on a hype train. Not that I'm aware of. Crewhurst to take it back? Well, they have a blocker, too. I guess I can, like, bounce Kerr in, play this, animate, and take it back that way, maybe. Main phase Vamp. Well, I guess I have Teferi in place. They have to. Yeah, I guess I could take it back this turn. They could time out. Get to draw the card they tutored for. Okay, let's bounce this. So now we get to go Cobra. Let's take it back, leave hers up. You think so? I mean, they have no fatty in the graveyard. Like, what if I just go Crew Hearse, attack, second main, play Loran, blow up this? Maybe they tutored for, like, a discard outlet and they already have a fatty in hand? Is that what you're thinking? It's risky after they tutored. It kind of is, right? But how risky is it? Bounce Hearse after combat. I already minus the fairy. Well, I mean, the reason is the Monarch. Yeah, they also might have gotten Sneak Attack, which I can't really beat Sneak Attack anyways. How do I beat Sneak? I guess, well, what I could do is Crew Hearse, attack, take back the Monarch, and just hold up instant speed touch. If I want to submit a song request, what form do I submit it in? In the channel point thing, If you're redeeming the channel point, just put a Spotify link in there, and if you're doing a donation, just paste a link to the Spotify link in chat. Yeah, I could also blow up treasure and hope they don't have a red source. I don't hate that either. I do think I am gonna steal back the monarch though. I think I like that. Well, here's the thing though. Holding up touch doesn't necessarily play around sneak attack because, like, here's the thing, right? If I hold up touch, let's say they go sneak attack, sneak in Archon. If I touch their Archon, they get it back end step and they still get another trigger and they get to keep the Archon in play. So like holding this up doesn't even beat sneak Archon, right? I think I'm just gonna cast Lauren and pray. Because this gives me a blocker for Ragavan too. Kill their second red source. If you hold up touch, you have Lauren to destroy the sneak. Right, but what I'm saying is that they just put Archon into play, and then they get their Archon back end of turn, because this only temporarily removes it, you know what I mean? That's the problem. Like, it doesn't really solve the issue. Alright, in the queue. Good choice, Goblin Engineer. Very good choice. Just gonna hope they don't have a red source. Fuck. tank red source. God damn it. Fine. Alright, no Archon, please. Okay, I can beat that. I actually don't even give a shit about that. That doesn't do anything. Like, I lose a bunch of lands, but I'm still miles ahead on board. And what the funny thing about this is they have to blow up both their red sources. So they don't even have red mana after this. This almost does nothing. Unless they have a removal spell for Loran, then it's not great for me. Like, then it's bad. Wait, they're attacking Teferi? Don't I just let Teferi die? Why do I care about Teferi? Yeah, I'm just gonna let Teferi die. I don't know why they're attacking Teferi. I think they had to attack me to force me to block. Teferi protects hers. Kind of, I guess. So that means their last card's probably a reanimation spell. No, we knew they had a blocker. And we only have 7 anyways. So I can just go land, touch their dude, animate hit for 7. Oh yeah, their last card's Monkey. Yeah. Well, it's not a win. Right, we're 1 point short. But it's basically a win. There's only 5 under the hearse. Ooh, I could have also touched the Loran. But, like, here's the thing, right? We know their last card's Ragavan. If they draw a red source for Sneak, then they only have Ragavan in hand. You know what I mean? So it's like, if they draw red source, they're just dead on board. Yeah, they have no red mana, and their last card's Ragavan. I mean, I guess if they draw a reanimation spell, maybe, but then they're still just dead on board. Right? Why not leave the hearse untapped in case of a sneaky reanimate? Well, we know their last card's Ragavan, right? The only fatty in the graveyard is Titan, and if they draw a reanimation spell, I don't care about the Titan because they're at 1, and if they put this into play, that means they can't cast Ragavan, and they're just dead on board because I have 2 lethal creatures. Like, I just didn't care about them drawing a reanimation spell. It's a different story if they have Archon in the graveyard, because that card can actually beat me, but if it's just Titan, I don't care. Oh, you're good, Goblin Engineer, you're good. They shouldn't run Titan. Yeah, the Titans look kind of bad for them every time they've had it. We'll gamble in the last round, Belfie. Don't worry. The Gruul deck felt okay. One thing that I've been talking about, like, yeah, I talked a little bit about yesterday. I don't know if this is kind of crazy to say, but Smuggler's Copter didn't feel as good as I thought it was going to. I found myself boarding it out quite a bit. Like, I think it's not great against Amalia since it requires you to, like, commit additional stuff to the board in spots where you want to hold up mana in order to pressure them, and that's not really where you want to be. It's not great against Blue Eye because they have lockdown. I don't know. It felt like Copter was a little underwhelming. Not to say that it's a bad card, but it's not nearly as good as I thought it was. Yeah, that's fair. If Amalia gets yeeted, then Copter gets a lot better. But yeah, Copter's not great against Amalia. So here's the thing, right? I don't think Amalia should be banned for power level reasons, but what I do think is going to happen is they're going to pull a second sunrise situation because you have to be real here. Amalia does make tournaments go quite a bit longer. I don't think it gets banned for power level reasons, but it could certainly get banned for logistic reasons. It is a huge tournament issue. It 100% is Tonber. I'd have to look at all the draws, but uh, I don't have a second green source, but I don't really think I can mulligan Channel Ulamog, so I'm gonna keep it. I only played against the Malia once. It was funny because I played against the Malia and I looked at my opponent's deck list and they didn't have a game one out the Ferocidon, so I just mulled the five. I basically just mulliganed to Elf into Huntsman's, and my 5 card hand was turn one Elf, turn two Huntsman's, turn three float mana, sack Elf, get Ferocidon, and they just conceded because they knew they had no outs to do it game one. So that was pretty funny. That is not green mana. Can we get a mod check green mana? Mod check green mana? Come on, man. Where's my green mana? Please. I do have a lot of green mana in my deck. Okay, so they're discarding a fatty. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care too much about that. Yeah, we can Argas Dulamog. Yeah, I mean, I think Copter is a better card than Bankbuster. The reason I think that Copter didn't have a great weekend is because it's worse in the Rakdos heads up matchup, where, like, if you're playing Rakdos with Bankbuster and your opponent's playing Rakdos with Copter, I think you are at a pretty significant advantage. Um, and also the fact that it's, like, not great into Amalia and blue-white. I think I'm doing this just so they can't have a discard outlet for their next fatty. I know I could play Elf here, but if I cast Elf, I can't Prismatic Ending Liliana, and they just downtick the Elf. I don't think that's great. Massacre Girl. Okay. Sure. I'll do this. Alright, your turn. Could have maybe not played the Elf to hold up touch. Perhaps that was better. You're afraid. Kind of hope they just cast Toxic Deluge. I don't really care about that. Yeah, it's fine. They have 3 cards in hand. They didn't play a land last turn, so they have all spells. Okay, that could be a little scary. I could downtick to try and find a green source. Is that good? It's probably fine. Just tap the Hallowed Fountain and downtick. Maybe I should tap the Ancient Tomb so that I can still hold up touch. I don't know how relevant holding up touch is, though. Is it worth 2 life to hold up touch? Yeah, it probably is, actually. Not all. I get Shelldock into a green source. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Operation Survive. I have 23, they have 24. Ooh, but now I have 22. Wait, can I do this? Oh my god, I can end step, right? I can end step the Shelldock? I think, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. So I draw to 21, end step draw to 20, then I cast the Emrakul. And I have the Fairy in place, they can't do anything. Should be game. No, I'm not qualified for Denver. I think I'm gonna skip Denver. It's kind of unfortunate because, like, Denver is the first RC that's not attached to a DreamHack, so it's likely going to be the best RC so far. But yeah, I think I'm gonna skip Denver. I do think the tournament's gonna be run a lot smoother when it's not done through DreamHack. And I think they're gonna notice that, and I definitely do think they're going to keep that moving forward for sure. Yeah, I know, but like, it's just so bad. You know what I mean? Wait, don't scoop. Let me attack you. I wanted to attack them and then go Caracas, pick up Emrakul, channel recast Emrakul. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but they scooped. All right, let's get a little 3-0 prediction going. Yeah, Caracas, channel Emrakul. All right, trophy prediction. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and fill up my water bottle with some orange juice, and I'll be right back. Prediction is now live though, chat. I'll be right back. Uh, not quite. Not quite there. I mean, sand's also really bad. Let's go to 5. Yeah, we drafted some like 4-color green deck. I mean, this hand has Halfling and Minsk. Keep this, put back these two, right? Turn 1 Halfling, turn 2 Pending, turn 3 Minsk. Just playing Modern. Just don't kill my Halfling, please. Please and thank you. Oh no, our Halfling is super dead. Yeah, it's mega dead. Yep, that's not good. Okay. I'll take my only spell. Not great. If only I could cast that card. This card should be 2 in a green, just saying. Do I have any actual red sources in my lands? I don't think I do. Clarity become the cure for my disease. I'm feeling a bit rusted from the rain today. Don't have a stomping ground on the board? I don't think so. Do I? I have a Gruul Turf. I could have played the Gruul Turf, but maybe I should have. Just not a big fan of those lands. I've never thought about playing bounce lands in cubes, so like maybe they're fine. They could be alright. Sure. Done. Okay. Ew, you're skinny. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Greatly appreciate the support. Thank you very, very much for the sub. Thank you guys for all the subs. I really do appreciate it. We had, like I said, I took a long time off, and we lost a lot of subs. So any and all support is greatly, greatly appreciated. I think I'm not going to cast that. Can I briefly explain the RCQ season rotation for a new player? It's the best natural order art. So basically, RCQ, local event, typically 4 to 5 rounds, usually 1 slot, sometimes 2 slot. That's how you qualify for the RC. RC is invite only, typically somewhere between 9 to 1,300 players. And then top 32 get PT invites in those. What do I cast first? I almost just want to cast this. Just to use my mana more efficiently. Guess it's maybe worse into a counterspell. That's bad. That's really, really bad. What's up, Terror? How does it rotate through the formats? When can I play Modern again? That is a good question. I don't know if they've announced the formats for the next seasons. So the next season upcoming is Standard. I don't know what is the format for the RCQs after that. Does anybody in chat know? I know that the RCs after Denver are San Diego, Dallas, Atlanta. They're going back to that. But I don't know what the formats are. Yeah, they haven't been announced. Cora Lena, thank you so much for the 16 months. Greatly appreciate that. Oh my god, we are so dead. Rusted from the rain. I'm turning this one up. Chad, we are extremely dead. December win, thank you for the 6 months. Welcome back. Bruh. Come on. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't think they could have hit a worse card for us. That's insane. Oh, you're good, engineer. You're good. Could Tef bounce the jailer? Can. Just kill our Tef, though. So, Tef, bounce, play Hierarch. Stand from the rain. Still feel extremely dead here. Our hand's just so fucking clunky. I think it's Denver, not San Diego. Right, so the next RC is Denver. The one after that is San Diego, then Dallas, then Atlanta, right? They're going back to the same rotation, I think. Unless, are they not doing San Diego because they're doing Denver instead? Oh, right, okay. That's what you're saying, Doctor of Time. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, I see. Denver, Dallas, Atlanta. Okay, so no San Diego. All right, I'm good. I'm good. That was a beating. That game was not even close to being close. And Dallas is going to be standard. Well, what's the RCQ season? Okay, so we just had Modern. Modern RCQ queued for Denver, which is Denver is Modern. Then we have this upcoming season is Standard, qualifies for Dallas, which is also Standard. But we don't know what the next Atlanta is, right? Yeah, I would imagine probably Pioneer, I would guess. Maybe they'll keep that same rotation going too. They'll just do like Pioneer is all Atlanta's always Pioneer, Dallas is always Standard, and then the West Coast one is always Modern. And they'll just like have that rotation keep going. It'd be nice to have some consistency, you know. 2 tap lands. This hand's not very good. I'm gonna ship it. Better, but not great. It does have turn 3 Jailer. I'm gonna keep it, put back Cold Claw. Actually, I'm gonna put back Endurance. Because I also can't cast Endurance. And like I think that keeping this is higher upside than keeping Endurance. Probably Sleep Modern after MH3. Which I guess would line up with the next Atlanta one, right? Because MH3 is coming out. Yeah, that would line up perfectly, because MH3 is coming out in the summer, and then that RCQ season will be for Atlanta, which is in December. So. Or maybe is it not December? Maybe it's like before December. I can't remember. But that would make a lot of sense. Fuck. That is not a good draw. You need to find the Mox. Mox Pro would be insane. It's too easy. Do I just run the Jailer out? No, because they probably have counter spells, right? I'm not going to run it out. It seems bad. Like, if they mana drain me, I lose the game on the spot. Maybe hope they tap out for Bone Crusher. I don't know what that card does, but I'm just going to kill it. In before getting dazed. Don't daze me, bro. Please don't daze me. Thank you. Ooh. Well, I need to find a red source. Which I don't think we have a lot of. So now they cast Bone Crusher. I mean, green source would be fine, too. It's pretty bad. That's not great for me. It's not looking good. Just got mana screw both games. I mean, their deck looks fine, but we just got mana screw both games. Beats. Back to pick 2, Mox Sapphire or Ancestral. I would take Ancestral. Regardless of what I first picked, I would still take Ancestral. What did they take over? Ancestral Mox. Probably Time Walker Lotus. How did this deck even 2-0 with this mana? I mean, we didn't really have mana problems the first couple of games. But our mana eventually caught up with us. I don't think the mana was that bad. We just, like, drew all of our double green cards this game, you know? We do have plenty of castable cards. They just all happen to not be in our hand. Yeah, I also got Mana Drain game 1, which card's very good. Is this card good? Seems fine. Intuition. Wait, they added Intuition to the cube? I didn't even know that. It's kind of hot. Alright, we're dead. You win. I'm out. Sorry, believers. The believers did not think about us getting mana screwed twice. You hate to see it. Alright, no trophy. That's okay. We go again. Strongest commander available. It does seem like a pretty good commander. Not sure if it translates to...